Joey Let's Dippin' back here for another dip review. Yes, that's correct. Skoal Extra Rich Blend, long cut, of course. Now, some of you are probably saying, Joe, you reviewed that in 2011. Yes, but unfortunately, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, they were the pouches. Now, let me explain. It was April 2011, and Skoal Extra literally just came out. The four of them, they were brand new, and they hadn't sold them up here yet. They weren't available for sale here yet. We didn't carry them here yet, so we went to Providence, me, my parents, and my friend Brendan, and you can say what you want about Providence. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful, and I always enjoy going there. Love it to death. We went out to eat at Fire and Ice, and we stayed at the Courtyard Marriott there, and it was nighttime. My parents had gone to bed, so me and my friend Brendan snuck out for a night on the town, apparently, night on the city. And it's crazy how much it changes day to night. Because during the day into early evening, it's just all these people, all these nice people just enjoying themselves, having a fun, innocent time. All the restaurant lights are lit up. Then at nighttime, not as many people, but the ones who are dealing drugs, and we had fucking crack whores telling us to praise the Lord. So it was literally day and night. But we went to 7-Eleven, and it just so happened that they carried the Skoal Extras since they didn't sell them up here yet. And so we bought Skoal Extra Wintergreen, Mint, Crisp, and unfortunately they only had, at the time, the rich pouches. So we had no choice, so we said, fuck it, we're still going to get them to get a basic idea. And we got lucky, too, because we were 16 at the time, and they sold to us. I mean, we had enough trouble getting carded up here, and we just got so lucky then. So now we're here with Long Cut, and I liked it back then, so let's see how my opinion has changed. Let's take a look at the presentation. Now, I haven't been a big fan of Skoal's recent designs. I haven't really cared for them, but I'm not going to lie, I think this tin looks badass. You have the dark red into the lighter red with the orange. I just think it looks great. I love the way this can looks. Yeah. Obviously, you have a Skoal tin, metal lid, plastic bottom, and I am drinking my coffee. Kahlua coffee for the Keurig machine. Yes, it's non-alcoholic, if you really have to ask. Florida. Mickey Moose. Mickey Mouse, or Moose as the Canadians say. They don't even say that. They say mouse. House, out. Process. That one's a bit different, but they say process instead of process. I keep dropping my fucking tin! Date, we have a pretty good date here. Sell by February 2nd, 2014. So that's a pretty good date. So let's open her up and take a whiff of the scent. We only have a little bit left, but I'm not going to spoil to you whether or not I like it. So immediately when I opened the tin, when I cracked it open, opened it up, it smelled exactly like I remembered it. Has kind of a fruit punch. What's it called? What the hell's the yellow gum they have? Juicy fruit kind of thing going on. It smells very good. I love the scent. And I need to make it clear, typically these days I don't really do fruit dips anymore unless it's an occasion where I really want one or it's for a review. Not really into the fruit dips anymore. So, you know, my perspective has probably changed. Let's get the Blue Fire Mud Jug ready. Matches me today. And the Skoal Extra matches the stripes. So let's pack a lip. We're probably going to polish this tin off because there's not all that much left. Yeah, there's not much left of this at all. Yeah, only a little bit. Alright, so let's pack a lip. Yeah, okay. Definitely finishing off this tin. Not that big a lip, really. Scrape the rest of it down and pack that once I get this one in. Just a small little amount left. Not gonna waste it. Paid $10 for this fucking thing. Well, I already pretty much wasted it on Skoal. It's ridiculous. Skoal's the most expensive dip around here. Why the fuck is that? Which I guess I should be lucky since I don't really dip it anymore. Okay, so I loved it before, but then again I loved fruit dips then. Don't care for them now. And I wonder how the fuck I like this shit. I wonder how I even fucking liked it. It tastes, well, apparently Skoal Extra Rich is a mix between cherry and berry, crisp as apple and citrus. before I liked it. Now it just tastes kind of like ass. It has that very artificial taste. You can really smell the berry coming up through it. And I like cherry, don't like berry, so that's not good. And it kind of has this artificial burning plastic kind of thing. Skoal Extra Burning Plastic, coming February 2014. No, it's not. Doesn't taste good. Doesn't taste like I remembered it. Don't know how I like this shit. Maybe it was because they were pouches. I don't know. But I liked it. Don't anymore. Oh, alright. Comparison, very hard to say. But since I can taste the Skoal Berry kind of rearing its head, I guess I'll say Skoal Berry, but it's still much different from it. But they both suck. When it was first coming out, people were wondering what the extra stood for. A lot of them said it was extra long cut. Bullshit. Same exact cut as all the other Skoal fruits. No different at all. I don't know if it's supposed to be like the extra line in the Skoal line or Skoal Extra flavor, whatever, but it's definitely not for extra long cut. So it has your typical Skoal cut, not long cut, not short cut, not mid cut, just a good cut. Since it's Skoal, it's not very abrasive in the lip. Sorry, I'm wired on coffee again. Pretty soft in the lip. It's not rough at all. It's not abrasive. It's just kind of there. Very soft. Skoal never really has trouble packing together for me. It's usually pretty good. Maybe a couple floaters here and there. Here and there. But not too bad, really. It's packing together fine. Not any trouble at all. Burn. I think the only answer to that is it's Skoal. It's not going to burn. Maybe their wintergreen will. I don't know because I don't dip it because it sucks. Fine cut wintergreen's not as bad as long cut wintergreen for them, but they still are they both suck compared to Stoker's or Copenhagen. Copenhagen Snoof. Nicotine, again, it's Skoal. Not much nicotine at all. I don't feel shit from it. So, no nicotine. Spit. Here's one thing. The Skoal fruits have a decent amount of spit. Skoal cherry is a little bit drier. But with this, you get more spit than your typical Skoal fruit. You get a decent amount of spit, and it's pretty dark spit. I was a bit surprised by that. Typically, Skoals are just kind of medium. This has a lot of spit. Not as much as Stoker's, but it does have a good amount of spit, surprisingly. Seems a little suspicious to me. Sounds kind of fishy to me. Doesn't seem right to me. But it's true. Lastability, not great. Skoal typically doesn't last that long. I mean, they're not really known for that. The only reason it sells well is because people who are starting gets all these fruit flavors. I mean, how many people do you know that said, I've been dipping for 15 years. My favorite is Skoal apple. Not many. That's pretty much what keeps Skoal going. Not really for the lastability, because people who are starting don't know what the fuck they're doing. And then people like a fruity dip here and there. Some people probably like fruit dips, like, for their whole life, but not too much, I don't think. I mean, it doesn't go dry in a few minutes, but it doesn't last too long, maybe 15-20 minutes. No more, no less, 15-20 minutes, really. That's how long it lasts. Aftertaste, what do you think? It tastes like ass when it's in. Surprisingly, it doesn't taste nearly as bad when you take it out. You'd think it'd leave that ass taste. It does kind of taste like ass when you take it out, but it's not as bad as the actual dip taste when it's in. Which isn't that common with dips that taste like ash. Usually they kind of linger. Not really. You know, I'm quite surprised. Don't really have too many shout-outs today, especially with all the new subscribers. But we have a few. Obviously my regulars, Yankee Dipper, Afro Dipper, Chub Fucker, and Jake's Reviewsful. And Rocky Top Dipper, Tennessee Dipper, and... excuse me. Michael Kosk, 86, Metal Dipper, 465, and Dip Dip Dip. Dip, dip, dip. I love that username. That's pretty fucking awesome. Those are the shoutouts. Check them all out. And we are up to 8,168 subscribers. So that means just Outlaw Making Me Dipper of the Week has gotten me 500 more subscribers. Got 1,000 subscribers in the last 30 days. Really amazing. Thank you all so much. And again, thanks to Outlaw for making me Dipper of the Week. Really appreciate it. You all rock. Keep dipping and spitting. And now it's time for the rating of Skoal Extra Rich Blend. Long cut. Yeah, you know, it's disappointing. I don't know how I ever loved this stuff, but I used to. But I don't anymore. It's really not that great. It's mediocre at best. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Not the worst thing I've ever tasted. It's tolerable, but it's not that good. Bottom line, would I dip it again? Probably not. I have no reason to. I'm thinking of picking up Skoal Extra Crisp because I don't even remember what the fuck that tastes like. Probably going to review that soon. But anyways, that's been the review. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.